Stream elements. Car underscore hole. Car underscore hole.
You gotta be kidding me. Ha! Okay. Can you hear me now?
Car underscore hole. Car underscore hole.
Oh no. That's amazing. That's really funny. No wonder nobody was showing up. Actually, that wouldn't have mattered. Interesting. Okay, so thank you so much for letting me know. As soon as you said that, I just shouted, "What?" I was gonna say, welcome so much, Carhold. So nice to see you. We're doing great, feeling great. Dropped off a bunch of trailers. Super lightweight now, faster, more torque. Everything's amazing. I went back and looked at the footage of the stream that you guys were on. Dial-Up Dude, I think it is.
Car underscore hole.
I wanted to see the whole stupid thing about the bee, so I went back and checked out the stream, and I was belly laughing. I was cackling. It was so funny. Thank you so much. It's just like, he's not responding, he's just talking about paint. Like, yep.
Car underscore hole.
Poor Dial-Up Dude, he just likes to help. He was being so nice. As soon as he said, oh no, it's a VTuber, I knew what he meant. You know, he was like, I was so worried that this was a guy just like harassing their fake internet girlfriend or something. And it's like, honestly, not too dissimilar. It just wasn't me, it was just the bee. I would encourage y'all to remember that y'all are the curators of your own museum, as it were. You can kick people out, it's
Car
fine.
underscore hole.
The bee hella charming. I'm glad you think so. I'm having definitely fun with the bee. Hold on, I'm gonna turn long terrain on. Hold on. Yeah, that looks better. It was so funny. I took some OBS capture of the stream, and I saved my stream, and I'm hoping to do an edit at some point where it's just showing the saga of the Earl and the bee. It's like a cautionary tale, like, don't be this guy. Dude, I spent the entire last hour
Car underscore hole.
like ranting about stuff that was like really important to me, and like talking about all this like super important stuff. And I'm like, I'm glad nobody heard it, because I was so nervous. I'm still red. And like, now nobody actually heard it, so it's very funny to me. I'm sure it'll be much easier the second time around.
Car underscore hole.
Sometimes the only audience you need is yourself, yeah. Sometimes you just need to think that somebody's listening. My ex had super abusive parents, and I remember I wrote an angry letter to them about how they were mistreating their kid and about the things that they were doing wrong to me and my family. And I never actually sent it. As soon as I wrote it, I'm like, yeah, this is good enough. Me writing it is what I needed. It's not like they would have responded well anyway.
Car underscore hole.
Yep, it's not just a cliche. Yeah, writing a letter and not sending it is actually very nice. Really helps you articulate your feelings. Even shouting at people. And then, even if you intend to send it originally, you may find that all the need has left you before it goes in the mailbox. You guys are so positive. I checked out your channels and stuff. I really like y'all. I'm happy that you're friends and that you do challenges together and stuff. Were y'all both on the same team during the speed run?
car_hole.
Yeah, no problem. I really like the idea of joining you guys for multiplayer at some point. If y'all are interested, that'd be fun. I've tried multiplayer before, and so far the problem has always been you know, choosing the right people. You drove 7 of the 52 hours? Wow. Did y'all beat any records? How good of a score did you get? Or a time, rather. I'm pretty new to speedrunning. I haven't done any. I'm new to even knowing about it. Ooh, giraffe. This is an impulse buy. I don't need giraffes. But if I don't have passengers...
car_hole.
Giraffes are pretty good passengers. It's the only complete the long drive speed run, so it's a world record. Wow. So, but there's certain things that you need to do for it to register as an official run, right? Like you need to have like the timer program and like different kinds of verification processes, right? Man, that makes me want to try one. Because, you know, if I'm the only other person who does it, then I'm guaranteed second, which is not bad.
car_hole.
Timer and a VOD, and then submitted to the website to be reviewed by the mods. That sounds great. How do y'all handle needing to take breaks? Is it like you pause the timer, walk away from the screen, and then you can start it back up whenever you want, or is that like, does that cause problems with verification, or how do you handle that? This might be a stupid question, but I have no clue. I've barely even visited the website, but it does seem very fascinating to me. It's interesting. I really like that there's a community for that. Ooh, a Minecrafter. You with a mine. There's some competition in other categories. Oh, like what? Tell me more. We. I love speedrunning. That's such a wholesome community. I would have thought it was going to be like full of like ultra competitive people, but it is like in a nice way. Where'd the Minecrafter go? I probably dropped her on the floor somewhere. Most speedruns are traditionally done in one sitting, no pausing, but some game categories allow pausing for loading. So it's a situation where, like, if you had to get up to go to the bathroom or to sleep or something, you would just leave it running, and that counts as part of your time.
car_hole.
Yep. Oh, interesting. Sounds pretty brutal. Let's see. But it makes sense coming from the perspective of like doing live events and stuff.
car_hole.
It's not possible for one human to speedrun TLD in one sitting. We emailed the save file to each other and kept the timer running. Oh, I see. So as the timer was running, you would save and then quit transfer, start up again on somebody else's machine. Didn't that make it hard to get one VOD file to sort of verify for the mods? How did the moderation interact with it?
car_hole. Stream elements.
We streamed it to Discord, and Dial broadcasted the Discord video to his stream. Oh, and that counted as verifiable? That's interesting. I guess it would be easy to tell if you loaded the wrong save. That's really smart. That's really interesting. That reminds me of back in the day when people would send Minecraft save files to each other over like flash drive. Some people would do it as like a message in a bottle type of thing where they would just drop off a flash drive somewhere. And Minecraft worlds could like physically change hands between like hundreds of people. Really interesting. Hello, Theodore.
car_hole.
Right? It's really cool. I think you can still find some of those files, like where people share the chronicles online. Really cool. Somebody once suggested that I put a big trailer at the end of the small trailers to sort of balance them out, to make them more smooth. I'm like debating whether or not that's a good idea, because on the one hand, the wiggle looks good. And plus, it'll make it much more easy for them to get caught on light poles. They tend to like to hook around and yank on it, but it's usually not a disaster. But on the other hand, it could look pretty awesome like a club tail. Somehow I missed the whole Minecraft wave, but it's always interested me. You have not missed it. It's like a perpetual... It's a perpetual oscillation. Yeah, wiggle be fun. Best quality is wiggles. Don't worry, Minecraft ain't going anywhere. Like, there has been multiple resurgences, and you're always on the cusp of another one. Like, the Minecraft community is a zombie. It never dies. It's like the Pokemon community. Like, it can go up and down, but it never leaves. There's never a wrong time to get into Minecraft. The replayability is through the freaking roof. I've never played a game as replayable as Minecraft. You'd think, oh, well, it's a sandbox. There's plenty of sandboxes, but I'm telling you, it's like the sandbox. Like the granddaddy of all sandboxes. And that's even without mods. I don't even remember the last time I played with a mod on Minecraft. Pick it up someday. I've held back because I know I'll get obsessed. Good point. Playing on hardcore might help. It might help to sort of make you play in a more careful, sort of thoughtful manner. Fortnite Battle Bus. I know that's a meme, but I don't know enough about it to find it funny. I'm sorry. If this is the Battle Bus, then I accept. Also, welcome to the stream. Ba-na-da-da-da. I've actually got 3 people watching now. How nice is that? Maybe that was the problem. Maybe my mic being muted was like people would see it on the suggestions and not pick it up. Your bus has a tail? Hell yeah. Do you like it? I made it rainbow. Because I'm gay.
Decon.
Yes, hell yeah. I'm really happy about it. I'm gonna add more color to it as I go. Also, this bus said trans rights. Whee! Yeah, that's the thing I was talking about, where the trailer likes to get caught on the tail around the light poles. And now I've got to go flip it back over. But I found a really easy way to do that. You basically just sprint towards the wheels, and it just flips.
Car
just
underscore hole.
Like that. Flips right over. I think Minecraft first came out when I was in college. Had it happened when I was younger, I'm sure I would have been into it. Yeah. How many miles driven in the bus? Like over 1,000, I'm pretty sure. This speedometer was put in later, not the original. But yeah, I've done almost the entire drive in this bus, or in a bus. The first car that I found in the wild was an articulated bus, and then I swapped it out for a short bus when I found one. So I've really been busing the whole time. I even knew that before I bought the game. Before I bought the game, I'm like, I'm gonna go the whole time in a bus. I knew what I wanted. I was watching Let's Plays and stuff. I'm like, it's bus time. I'm very happy. Woo! There they go again. The nice thing is they tend to flip themselves back over when given the chance. It's nice to have trailers that are at the correct height. They play much better with the bus than they do with the higher ones. Truck or bus are the best. That's what I think. It's like a freaking tank. I can run headfirst into anything and I will never die. It's so beautiful.
Car underscore hole.
The VW pickup has been my go-to, but now I'm on the hunt for a Beetle. Yes. I love Beetles. They're so cute.
Decon.
Always get Beetles when I start. Nice.
Car underscore hole.
Beetle was my dream car as a kid, so I'm stoked they added it. Heck yeah. Has anybody tried to catch the airplane yet? I know it's a physical model of the game. I've tried the broom, the motorbike, the sled. Yeah, that airplane. Like
car underscore hole.
Like the one right in front of us right now. Here, I'll show you. Whee! That airplane. There's it got added this version of the game. They're new.
Decon.
No, it's not just a detail. They actually fly around. In fact, if you're close enough to them, you can hear them. They're quite loud, actually. They leave a vapor trail behind them. And,
car underscore hole.
I'm not just guessing. The developer said that they're a physical model. I saw it for myself. It's all true. Hi, Lyrics. It was just lights and jet streams before? Oh, I see. There still is weird random lights in the sky, but they're not really attached to anything. They're just kind of weird. The UFO is real. The plane is real. Those are the only two flying things, though. Besides the broom. I haven't tried UFO yet. I want to. I'm convinced that if somebody was going to do a speed run for this game that was more or less undefeatable, It'd probably be with broom or UFO, maybe with plane if somebody figures out that it's rideable. I know
Car underscore hole.
lots of people have
Decon.
probably tried to play with the broom before, and it's probably just super, super freaking hard. Did you know you can make any seated item fly like the broom? I didn't know
Car
that.
underscore hole.
You just mount them on the broom? By the way, car hole, a beetle just threw me out of the seat once and killed me. Oh boy. Death in this game comes quickly and without warning. Seriously, there have been times where I feel like there's been like an invisible wall in the road because my bus will like suddenly pull really hard to the right as if it had hit something head on. I don't know what that is about because it's always been completely invisible. We played this game with a steering wheel. Nice, nice, nice. That's probably really good when it comes to like the high speed stuff too.
Decon.
More stability. The buses probably wouldn't change much with the steering wheel because you're pretty much just making micro adjustments with the keyboard. Does anybody else get bothered by how the long distance terrain like freaking rolls and boils like that? I hate that. It's so weird. Why does it have to slither around? It's spooky. Oh hey!
Car underscore hole.
Another articulated bus.
Decon. Car underscore hole.
You get used to it. I mean, yes, but like, why does it even happen? So weird.
Decon.
Dial-up dude made a flying device using a rear seat attached to a bumper. Really? Attached with a basket. So if you sit on something and then pick up what it is attached to, it will have the same controls as the broom. Interesting. This is your favorite building? Mine too, because this is where you get the good vehicles. What do you think? Should I change into an articulated bus? It'd give me more room to write messages on the side. Honestly, I really like the one I have. When I was with the articulated bus, the reason I changed out of it to this one was because I had a tiny little motor that couldn't push anything, and that bus was too heavy. Now I have the actual bus engine, so I can pretty much pull whatever. More storage, but you'll have to transfer everything. I've done it before, I can do it again, but only if there's like a reason. If there's no reason, then that's a waste of time. Transrig is perfect. You know what? I agree. I've put a lot of love into Transrig. Oh yeah, y'all want to come up with a name for the bee? We haven't named it yet. I was thinking it's got to be a pun, right? If it's not a pun, then it's silly. Ooh.
Decon.
Beautiful. Well, that's just an accurate adjective. That's not quite a name. I mean, it could be Beatrice, but I'm going for something
car underscore hole.
More like not a traditional name, but like some sort of non-binary thing. Like we can name to be something like pollen, right? Just like some sort of bee related word. I was thinking about doing pollen, but like my name's already Apollo, so we'll have two Pauls. Be kind of weird. This is a one Paul town.
Decon.
Beautiful P. Gonna have to pass on that one.
Decon.
How about just B? Kind of like that, but it's a little confusing. Don't worry, we'll think of something. Okay, this might not be the greatest name, but what about Jelly? Just thinking about like how you can get royal jelly from beehives. Apparently royal jelly is really good for you.
Decon.
You actually hate bees? I mean, it's totally normal to be intimidated by bees. They are technically a stinging insect. And some bees are pretty rude. As long as you don't turn that into an active hatred for bees.
_hole.
Worst name? Buzz Annett. Oh, I see.
Decon.
Haha. Ahahaha. I get you. You're allergic to them? Understandable. Totally understandable. Well, that just makes it more important that you do not freak out when you see a bee. They'll leave you alone if you're calm. So if you see a bee, don't wave your arms and stuff. You might actually die. In fact, I just almost died right there. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I don't think I've ever been stung by a bee yet. I have been visited by many bees. I've had bees that come and check me out every once in a while. One landed on my nose. It was totally chill, just said hi and flew away. There was one that came to check me out because I was wearing a shirt with flower print on it. It came to figure out whether the flowers were real or not. And when it figured out that they were fake, it just flew away. Very cute. It's like, oh dang bro, you got flowers? Oh no bro, these are fake. It was like that. It was great. Like, I'm sorry, B. Just decoration.
_hole.
Beater Griffin. Vetoed! I'm gonna pass on that one.
_hole.
I said it was bad.
Decon.
Oh, you know what? Fair, you did. 100%. Oh no, I broke a toilet. That means I can never go poop again. Well, I turned bodily functions off for this game. They're funny at first, but I got over it. Let's see. Let's go inspect this bus. There's definitely 100% never gonna be anything interesting in it, but you know what? If I see a bus, I gotta explore it. Hello.
_hole.
Yep, nothing in here. Just visiting. Nothing interesting up here either. But does it have a license plate? License plate? You have a license plate? Organic weight reduction. Yes, exactly. Oh. Now we're good to go. Nice. I love my lights so much. Look at this. Look at what it looks like without the lights. It looks like this. That's spooky.
_hole.
Buzz driver. Maybe that's me. Maybe I'm the buzz driver. My lights are so nice. You can hang up Minecraft girls in this game. I know, I have several.
hole.
I should show you my passengers. Check it out. Look at these. I got all these. I got some Minecraft girls over here. Got some more Minecraft girls over here. Got more Minecraft girls over here. Also lots of bugs, lots of octopuses, lots of bats, because I love them. Maybe I'll organize them at some point, but I kind of like them how they are. I tried to pick up every single one that I come across, if I can. If I'm a bus, I gotta have passengers.
Decon.
I don't know why, but I always feel safe inside my bus. Really? I feel the opposite. I always feel uncomfortable no matter where I am in this game. When I'm in my bus, I feel like I just want to like shut down everything and like curl up into a little ball and hide under a seat.
Decon. Car_hole.
You got a living room? Oh, nice. I use the trees to tell my jerry cans apart. Oh, can you hook dangles onto the jerry cans? That's a good idea. There's a sofa, a keyboard, a TV. That's really nice. I had a trailer that I just dumped that was a small apartment. It was one of the horse trailers. It had a fridge full of food. It had like stacks of cases of beers. It had a TV on top of a bar stool to act as like a TV stand. I had a couch in there, had like a crate for a table, had a bunch of magic lamps that I'd collected and stuff like that, and a toilet, a bucket for cleaning supplies. Had a bunch of stuff in there, but I decided to get rid of it because it was just too heavy, and I want this mother effer to make it to the finish line. It was fun to construct, but I'm okay with getting rid of it. I did keep the couch though, because it was a nice couch, and I'm planning on making some sort of stuff on top of the bus. I was thinking, why not make it a double-decker bus if I can figure out how. A streamer put bus wheels and a bus engine on a Golf. Yes, that's how you do it. That's beautiful. I love that.
Decon. Car_hole.
Too tippy for my taste. I feel that. That's why I'm not in a little, what do you call them? I guess a car. That's why I'm not in a car. They're so easy to like rock side to side. It's so weird. They're always spinning out and stuff. Went like 400. That's beautiful. What am I going right now? 60. Not bad.
Car_hole.
My bus used to be so much slower. Look at all those happy little trailers. You know what? My biggest convoy was like 14 pieces. This is like almost half the size. In fact, I think it's exactly half the size. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. I cut the convoy in more than half, actually. You can see on my YouTube channel, you can see my other VODs, and it's just like super freaking long. It's like a big dragon or a snake or something. It's like weaving around, being crazy. Oopsie. Unironic how the trailers are not going straight. You know what? Yeah, pretty much. You're right on the money. Have you experimented with the drop cam at all? Yes, I love the drop camera. It's really fun. Oh, that's weird. It follows you. I guess if you drop it on the ground, it doesn't. But if you drop it in the vehicle, it stays in the vehicle somehow. Anyway, yeah, that's fun. I love it. Let's see. Let's get like a nice sort of cinematic angle like this. And yeah. That's fun. Oh, I should have been doing that the whole time. It makes it way more interesting for viewers, I'm sure. Plus, they can see when I accidentally catch them on a light pole. Although, now that there's only 6 of them, it's way less likely to happen. See if I can sort of like go around like this. Ah, nope. Pretty short. Man, my bus is kitted up. There's so much stuff on it now. Looks kind of awesome. This is the Mad Max vibe I was going for. This is why I bought this game. It's so fun. Ooh, I'll do this. Yes. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. His best quality truly is his wiggles.
Decon.
How to make a double-decker and
Car
add
underscore
support
hole.
pillars and then add sofas. Trailer cam, yeah. How to make a double-decker. So, basically, there's more than one way to approach the problem. Obviously, baskets are going to be important because you don't have fizzlock on top of the bus. One thing I was kind of thinking was, if you use... Okay, well, one of the things I discovered was that if you attach baskets to mirrors, you have much more control over the positioning of an object. So if you manage to get a mirror mounted in a good spot, you can easily adjust it without dismounting it. And that can make it look much better than it would otherwise look. Although it won't really stop the problem that the baskets kind of take things away from the surface that you're trying to attach them to. That's always going to be a problem. In the speed run, we put a basket over the speedometer so we wouldn't lose it, and then had the odometer displayed on a drop cam so people would stop asking how far we got. I love that. Ooh, you can see the sunrise from here. So if I'm pointed down at the road, I can't see it, but you can see it on the drop cam. That's so cool. I like that. Definitely gives a better sense of the ups and downs of the hills as well. Yeah, that's really clever. I like that. I really like that these compasses can stick to the windows. Really helps me tell where I'm going. This is what we used to do. My ex had a van, and we were always driving around trying to do something or other. We ended up finding a globe-shaped compass that was sort of floating and bobbing in liquid. It was reminiscent of those sort of compass watches they have in One Piece. And it had like a suction cup, so you could just stick it to the middle of the mirror, which is what we did.
Car underscore hole.
And it was really nice. We always knew which way we were pointed. You know, it's funny, I have dyslexia, so I also have the left-right one. It's like I'm always mistaking left hand and right hand constantly. And I'm not that good at clockwise and counterclockwise either. But for whatever reason, compass directions are fine for me. So, you know, somebody's like, you know, which turn do I take, left or right? I'm like, you take the turn onto the south road, the south facing road. You go south from here. And they're like, what? Which one? And I'm like, that one, and I point. And they're like, I can't see where you're pointing. Tell me left or right. And I'm like, I don't know, right. And then they turn right, and I'm like, shit, that was the wrong one. So it's like I know where to go by remembering where it is on a map.
Car underscore hole.
I just can't, like, communicate it. A large hippocampus? That's the first time anybody's ever told me that. What is the connection there?
Car underscore hole.
That's the directional part of the brain. Maybe. It's a skill I had to develop for sure. I got much better at it when... I know this is silly, but I used to walk to work. It was quite a while away too. I didn't have a car, and the buses didn't really go close enough, so I ended up walking a lot every day. And at first I was constantly checking my phone, but as time went on, I started memorizing it a little bit better. And now I can tell you things like right now I'm facing north because my keyboard and computer setup is so that I'm facing north. And if somebody wanted to turn onto the road to get to my place, they would have to go east. That kind of thing. Apparently cab drivers have some of the most developed hippocampuses ever documented. That's very impressive. I like that. I have a feeling if I went to a new town, I would have to start over. But maybe I've got some sort of
car_hole.
Some sort of structural skill underneath that might make it faster the next time. I know, I love this track. This is a pretty good radio station. I'm really glad that the devs put in stream-friendly music. I always talk about this on these long drive VODs, but this game is really nostalgic for me. It feels like stuff I've actually done in real life a lot. When I was a kid, we moved around a lot, and we went on road trips a lot. So just the kind of feeling of just watching the poles go by, listening to the music, all the stuff is super familiar. I'll tell you what, the most fun I have ever had traveling, though, was when my dad, very briefly in time, had a boat. And I mean a big boat. I mean like a boat where like 6 people could sleep in it. And at the time, also, for a very brief moment, my wife had a accordion. And let me tell you, you put those things together and it's freaking magic. You get your friend on deck of a big boat with an accordion. And it's just like suddenly you're in Pirates of the Caribbean, and it's amazing. It doesn't even have to be good accordion, it doesn't even have to be a good boat. It's just the vibe. Yeah, it was great. If you ever have opportunity to do accordion on a boat, go for it. Man, I'm still going 40 and it's up a hill? Oh, that's so good. I'm going 40 up a hill. This is new for me. This bus is heavy, but strong.
car_hole.
Driven a 30-year-old people's car on several cross-country road trips. Oh, so this game is very nostalgic for me as well. Nice. It's that road trip vibe. At some point I want to do like Route 66 or something. It'd be really nice. Beep beep beep. We did part of Route 66 when we were visiting family. And it was fun stopping at all the silly little stops. Got some cactus candy. Stopped at like
car_hole.
paranormal themed places and stuff. It is neat, isn't it?
car_hole.
The trailers are almost swinging to beat. That's awesome. I know that plenty of other people play this game and get a lot out of it. for like personal connection, but I think it's like kind of special in a certain way to like Americans, because driving is so like ingrained in our cultural sort of experience. You know, the whole thing about like drive 1,000,000 miles to go to grandma's house for Thanksgiving for one day and then drive all the way back.
_hole.
Sometimes I wish I knew it was like to live in a country where like you could take a bicycle to visit another country. You know what I mean? Like up there near like England, France, Germany. I've heard people talk about like accidentally taking a bus to another country, and I'm like, that would never happen here. I mean, you know, I live in Washington.
_hole.
We're bordering Canada, and it still wouldn't happen. Highway hypnosis while playing the game? I don't really know what that's like because I'm in a constant state of hypnosis. I'm never not hypnotized. I'm like fully dissociating 24/7. This is why I can't drive in real life. Fun fact, I do not have a driver's license and I am turning 31 this month.
_hole.
Lived in the UK for a bit, and it's wild how close and easy to traverse everything is. Yeah, that sounds like... That sounds really nice. I'm sure it has its drawbacks in some way, but all I can tell is that would be
_hole.
interesting to experience. You're also nearly 31. Hey, birthday buddies! Hell yeah! Wee! Get out to stretch the legs, really. Oh man, that's a phrase. Gonna get out and stretch your legs. How many times have you heard that in your life? You gotta get out and stretch your legs. That brought back some memories. Do. Rearranging boxes for fun. Alright, let's go.
_hole.
Okay, Dad. I know, right? Listen, I don't care if you think you need to pee. Just try, okay? There we go. Now you can see all the trailers. We've gone down to 20. But thankfully, won't be for very long.
_hole.
This is not super steep. Kind of a shame it can only get up to 20, but that's okay. We gotta make time. My dad was a speed demon. He'd be like, there's nobody on the road. It's straight. It's flat. We're doing 80. I'd be like, no, Dad, no. Fun fact, he's been to prison for traffic crimes. Not jail, prison. But only because the jail was full. They were going to put him in jail, but he had to go to prison because it was full.
_hole.
He says he remembers sitting next to there, you know, like he would have like an arsonist on his left and a murderer on his right.
_hole.
And they'd be like, what are you in for? And he'd be like, speeding? Raise hell, praise Dale. That's not the worst of it. I mean, like, maybe crime-wise, but like, emotional crime-wise, the thing that hurt the most was knowing that he and his friends used to play with cars like they were in Dukes of Hazzard. They would literally, like, jump them over ramps. There was, like, a bridge. They would ride the cars off the bridges and try to see if they could land on the railroad tracks. And, yeah, they destroyed some cars. That was during their college days. They did a lot of college frat boy type shit. I won't call them out anymore, but there's plenty of stories. If it was a wild one. I think I get my wisdom from mom and my crime from dad. And that's just made me very powerful as a person, I'm just gonna say.
Car underscore hole. Car underscore hole.
And you get your ADHD from your mom and your attention to detail and chronic joint pain from dad. Oh, I see. Interesting. Man, having ADD and having good attention to detail is a bad combo. I mean, you're like very powerful in very specific circumstances, you know? I'm kind of the same way.
Car underscore hole.
You know, they call it attention deficit disorder. It is attention surplus disorder, if we're going to be real. It's like, this is what I hate about how people interact with people with ADD. It's just like, let's be real. The real problem is that they're not paying attention to you. That's the real problem. When people get mad at kids with ADD or whatever, the kid's paying attention to the things that make sense to pay attention to. People get mad when it's not about them.
Car underscore hole.
Hell yeah. It's the same way when people talk about, I wish people would get off their damn phones and talk to each other. It's like, you're only saying that because they're not talking to you.
Car underscore hole.
You know, people say they used to say all the same damn things about books, you know? They used to see that reading a book was a sign of being checked out from reality and being rude to other people around you. It's like, oh, you care about the book more than you care about me? Now people are desperate for the kids to read. Uncontrollable attention surplus. Exactly. We're great at noticing things. We're difficult. It's difficult for us to not notice things. That's the whole problem. You know, I always say ADHD is good for night watch. We're good for night watch and pattern recognition. You know, in the wild, our jobs would be to be up late when nobody else is up, and our jobs would also be to be able to spot differences, because it's way easier for us than it is other people.
Car underscore hole.
We can spot different colors. We can spot different patterns. Things stand out to us.
Car underscore hole.
Even to an annoying degree. You know, I remember telling people stuff like, "Can't you hear that? Doesn't that bother you?" And they're like, "I don't hear anything." You know, tribal problem solvers. Exactly. Everybody evolved a certain way for a reason. It's not like ADD is new. You know what I mean? Same goes for autism and everything else. I mean, like, if we're talking about, like, strictly evolutionary speaking, the reason why anybody is how they are is because it wasn't a bad enough problem to get them killed, basically. But honestly, that can go... That's like a glass half full, glass half empty kind of thing. You could also say that we are the way we are because our adaptations allowed us to stay alive. They both are true. It just depends on how you look at it. It's just like, you know, what benefit is there to being nearsighted? There is actually benefit to being nearsighted, because if you're farsighted, you can't freaking see anything in front of you. So, you know, I mean, it's just like two different ways to tackle different problems. Sorry, I'm going to go on a rant. Don't let me rant. I'm really good at ranting. I rant forever. I got riled up today. And now I'm just like, ooh, I'm gonna give people what for. But nobody's here. I'm just preaching to the choir. You know what I'm talking
underscore
about.
hole.
Oh, glad you finally have a job where ADD is a benefit. If you don't mind me asking, what job is it? Because that sounds great. Do you mean streaming or something else? Down. Down. Yeah, being able to find your niche, being able to be
Car
appreciated.
underscore hole.
That stuff's really important. Run an ancient automated assembly line that produces interior components for electrical safety switches. Dude, that sounds arcane. That sounds amazing. I hope you're enjoying it. Are you like quality inspector? Like you watch things go down the line and you look out for troublemakers? That sounds like a great job for ADD. I guess as long as you have something else to occupy your time as well.
Car underscore hole.
Basically constantly fighting 70s robots and finding new efficient ways to pack parts. Nice. That's really cool. Fighting 70s robots. You have a very action-packed job. This is the kind of job you can listen to podcasts, you know? That'd be fun. Even though factory jobs aren't super nice,
Car underscore hole.
it's still a shame that people can't really work them anymore. It's rare nowadays. Because the line's always filling up, you have to do it. Very self-motivating. Oh, I see. Interesting. At some point, that's somebody else's problem, right?
Car underscore hole.
Listen to podcasts, watch streams, research hyperfixations. That's beautiful. That's like a dream job. I thought I could do like answering calls and stuff. I had a phone job. I thought I could do it. Maybe if it was a different company I could do it, but it was
Car underscore hole.
They chewed people up and spat them out. It wasn't really a good job for anybody. But you know, I'm pretty good with talking to people and doing stuff with my hands at the same time. I mean, obviously. Although I wasn't always I can always get better at it. But like, you know, I don't know. Lucky to be part of a union? Hell yeah! Praise the union. Absolutely. Everybody should be in a freaking union. I should be in a freaking union. I'm working for free right now. No dental. No insurance. At least the hours are good. Yeah, that's really rad. I'm really glad that you found your niche. That's so important. Having a good occupation, whether it's a formal job or a hobby or a place in the community, whatever it may be, having a good spot in the community is like super healthy, super good for you. It's really nice. Looks like we're going about 30. Why does it feel like something's dragging? No, it's just a hill. Okay. Now we're going to 20. It's still way better than it used to be. It used to go down to 10 or even 5 on this kind of thing.
Car underscore hole.
Big hill, yep. Yep. I like that I keep the letter right here. I've run out of things to talk about, and it's midnight 30 for me in real life. I should probably pack it in sooner than later. I woke up at like 6 p.m. today. I like slept so much. I don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe I got a cold. Like that too, yeah. I was like doing lots of stuff specifically for the roleplay.
Car_hole.
I'm like, oh, I gotta collect nudie mags for mom, because what if she's a lesbian? I gotta collect blood for mom, because maybe she's a vampire. I gotta get a soccer ball for mom, because maybe she likes sports. You know? I ended up just completely loading up my bus with stuff that mom might like. 3:30 a.m. here? You're watching the time, right? You're going to bed when you want to go to bed, right? Don't let me keep you up.
Car_hole. Car_hole.
You work from 3 p.m. to 2 a.m. So you're actually watching oh, you got home from work recently, I'm guessing. Interesting. I hope you're enjoying the graveyard shift. I know that for a lot of people with ADD, it's actually a great thing to be able to have a graveyard shift. For
Car_hole.
For most people, it's unhealthy, but for night owls, it's good. Hell yeah. I get so mad that everybody's awake while I'm sleeping. I'm like, you're not allowed to have a society without me. And if I try to stay up at the same time as everybody else, I'm like chronically exhausted. I just can't do it. You like that for the most part, sucks nothing is open after midnight anymore. Yeah! It's like, what happened to letting night owls have a society too? You know? Like, what happened to that? Well, I'm gonna call it soon. I wish I had somebody to raid, but I don't really. It was great having you on. Feel free to, like, friend me on Discord or whatever. We should play together at some point.
Car_hole.
Nice to hang. Thanks for streaming. Yeah, thank you too. It's always better having somebody to talk to. And that sounds great. Hell yeah. Alright, I'm gonna call it here then. It's a good 2 hours and 11 minutes on stream. I'm gonna save outside the bus. You know, just in case. Ooh, we really are on a hill, huh? Oh, good bus. Bus is doing so good. Alright. Save. Final save. Okay. Alright. Catch y'all later.